Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Sylvie, and for today's chair yoga practice, it's going to be all about our low back and our shoulders. So if you're interested in practicing some chair yoga with me, get into something comfortable, grab a pillow, and we'll get started. Hey, to get started, you're gonna hop in your chair. Make sure your chair is not going to be slipping and sliding. So I have two of my legs on the yoga mat, but if you have a carpeted floor or a chair that's not sliding, you're good to go. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Give yourself a little bit of space between your back and the back of the chair. Ground in all corners of your feet, distributing the weight evenly. Allowing your facial features to soften, shoulders to relax, and begin to pay attention to your breath. Just noticing where you feel it in your body, noticing its cadence. Is it fast, weak, strong? And do your best to not change it, but just be mindful of where and what stage it is at. Begin to slow down your breath, lengthening just a little bit your inhale and your exhale, in and out through your nose. And together we're going to mindfully direct our breath. So you can stay in your seated position or bring your hand to your belly and your chest. So on the inhale, we're going to first fill up the belly, then fill up the chest. And on the exhale, we're going to deplete the chest of air and then the belly. So on our inhale, we're going to fill up the belly and then our chest. And exhale, deplete the chest and the belly. So do this a few rounds to your own breath, your own cadence. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. Getting in the rhythm and softening where you can. Adding on an additional layer. On our inhale, trace the breath by either adding a color or texture. So inhale, watching that color or texture fill up your belly and then your chest. And on the exhale, watching your chest dim of that color or texture and then your belly. So on the inhale, you'll fill up with that color on the inhale and then your chest. And exhale, dim your chest and then your belly. We'll do this a few more times and we'll start moving. Softening where you can, smoothing out your transitions. Exhale, place your arms down, side to side. Inhale, you're going to lift your arms out and up. And exhale, bring them back down to your sides. So you're basically doing snow angel arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Like you have two walls in your front and your back, you're just moving your arms up and down. Brightening up your breath on the inhale, filling up, and exhale to dim. Exhale, bring your hands to your knees. On the inhale, you're going to bring your ribs out to the left and forward, kind of like you're lining a bowl. And on the exhale, you're going to press your ribs back, completing the circle. So on the inhale, your ribs go out to the left, forward, and to the right. And you exhale to the right, pressing to the back, over to the left. So you're lining your ribs in a circle, allowing your shoulders to roll back in the front and roll forward as you press your ribs back. So inhale to brighten at the front of your space and exhale to dim at the back. On the next exhale, we're going to switch directions. So ribs out to the right, rolling into the front, bringing that heart forward, and exhale, concaving to the back of your space. Inhale to brighten, and exhale to dim. Perfect. On your next exhale, you're going to find yourself in a neutral spine. Inhale, I want you to take your right foot and go on your tippy toes. So your knee is kind of elevated. You're on your toes or the ball of your foot. Option to stay here, or on the inhale, catch your knee to your chest, either grabbing the back of your leg or your shin. Take a moment here, maybe rock back and forth, engaging the hamstring a little bit. Inhale to brighten and exhale to dim. On the inhale, cross your legs, so bring your right foot over top of your left knee. Inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale, allow them to fall over to the right side. So you're twisting your chest over to the right. Really deepening that breath, directing it to your belly and chest. And taking a few moments to soften. Exhale, bring your chest back to center. And inhale, take your foot and bring it over top of your left knee. So you're creating this kind of four shape with your thighs. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your arms out to a T and bend those elbows. Exhale, hinge your body forward 45 degrees. Exhale, place your hands onto your shins. In your next round of breath, you can use a pillow to provide a bit of space between your chest and your legs. You're going to slowly roll over and allow your head to drop. We're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath. Really great stretch for the hip and the low back. Inhale, slowly rise up, keeping that back at 45 degrees. Inhale, sweep your arms side to side, bending those elbows. Exhale, bring your spine all the way out to neutral. and hands by your sides. Switching legs. Inhale, go on your left toes or the ball of your left foot, basically elevating your left knee. Option to stay here or to bring the knee close to your chest, either catching the back of your thigh or your shin. Really heavy in your seat, deep in your breath, allowing it to light up on the inhale and dim on the exhale. Option to rock back and forth to engage the back of your leg. We'll explore this for a few rounds of breath. Next exhale, find some stillness, and then bring your left foot over your right knee, so you're crossing your leg. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, allow them to fall to the left side of your body, turning your chest to the left, and exploring this twist for a few rounds of breath. Really observing where you can soften, directing the breath to the belly and chest. On your next exhale, twist your chest towards the front, and inhale, bring your left foot over your right knee. So you're creating this figure four shape with your legs. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring them out to a T and bend those elbows. You're going to inhale, lengthen your spine and tip yourself forward 45 degrees. Exhale, allow your hands to fall on your leg. An option here to add a pillow for a bit more space. And exhale, allow your head to drop, hinging at the hip. Really letting go. We'll explore this for a few rounds of breath. Brightening on the inhale and dimming on the exhale. Inhale, bring your hands up to your shin and lift your back slowly 45 degrees. Exhale, bring your hands to cactus arms and lift, bring yourself back to neutral. Exhale, release your arms and release your left foot, reconnecting to your feet. Inhale, begin to shift a little closer to the right side of your chair. Bring your right foot to the back of your space, so your toes are going to meet closer to the back leg of your chair, knee bent. And as you press down into your big toe and the balls of your feet, you're also going to press down into your left. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, bring them front and back. Find your center of gravity here and soften your breath. Inhale, take your right hand, bring it towards your right hip. Exhale, flip your left palm up and then lift it to the back of your space. So you may hit the back of your chair, and that's okay. Option to look forward or to lift your gaze, opening up that chest. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. exhale, bring your left arm forward and your right arm back. And inhale, place your left elbow, on your left knee. Sweep that right arm forward. Option to keep your gaze forward or to twist your chest to the right and look up. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. Inhale to brighten and exhale to dim. Inhale, we're going to bring our arms back, left to the back of your space, left to the front of your space, right to the back. And exhale, release side to side. Find yourself back to the center, both toes facing the front. And connecting to the breath. Next, inhale, slowly shimmy over to the left side of your chair. Bring your left leg back, so bending in the knee, connecting the big toe to the back of your space, maybe the balls of your feet, and also pressing into your front foot. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your left arm to the back and right to the front, keeping your gaze to your front fingers and softening your breath, brightening on the inhale and dimming on the exhale. Inhale, take your left hand to your hip. And exhale, flip your front palm up. And inhale, bring it to the back of your space, opening your chest. Option to look forward or to look up. Really sinking into your seat, pressing in all toes. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. Exhale, release back down, so your left hand to the front. Left hand to the back, right to the front. Left and rights are hard. On your next exhale, you're going to bend your right elbow and bring it to your front knee. We're going to swing our back arm forward. Option to look in front of you or to open your chest up to the left side of your room and lifting and gazing upwards. We're going to stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Brightening on the inhale and dimming on the exhale. Exhale, sweep your left arm back, right arm forward. And exhale, release, arms side to side. Slowly make your way over to center. All 10 toes facing forward. And inhale. And let go. The next set of movements, we're going to use the back of our chair and stand up. You always have the option to stay seated and to engage the arm movements sitting. But if you want to explore with me, slowly make your way over to the back of your chair. I'm going to adjust my chair so that you can get a side profile. So grounding into your feet, keeping your spine nice and tall, soften your knees a little. We'll do 2 rounds of breath here. And begin to slowly walk your feet back. hinging at your hip as far as feels comfortable and steady. So pressing your hips backwards so that your shoulders get a little bit of a stretch. Again, if you're sitting, extend your arms forward and press away. Inhale, I want you to lift your gaze a bit. And exhale, I want you to drop your head, press your hips back, keeping your ears in line with your shoulders. We're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath, softening in the knees and allowing your chest to melt into the open space. Inhale, lift your gaze. Bring yourself a couple feet in. And keeping your feet heavy, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest and your gaze. So if you're sitting in your chair, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest and gaze. Again, keeping those arms nice and active. We're here for 2 rounds of breath. We're going to do this for 1 more round. Exhale, slowly walk yourself back. Bring those shoulders forward. Keep heavy in the heels. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale to lift your gaze. And exhale to set those hips back. Drop that head in between your shoulders. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, walk tippy toes, just a few in. Begin to lift your head slowly. And on the inhale, if you're seated or standing, roll your shoulders back, pull your chest through, and lift your gaze. We're here for 2 rounds of breath. Deepening and softening. Beautiful. So everybody will get back into a seated position with a neutral spine. An option to use a pillow for more space. We're going to bring our hands to our knees. And exhale, we're going to bring our hands forward slowly towards the ground, be it our knees or our shins. And just slowly make your way over so that your chest is on your thigh and your neck begins to relax. So we're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath, really pressing our belly and chest into our thighs as we inhale and allow them to deplete as we exhale. We're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath, soaking in all the movements we did for our shoulders, hips, low back. And thank yourself for taking some time out of your day to move. Allow your body to really let go in this position, and I will let you know when it's time. If this is feeling lovely for you, I invite you to stay for as long as you like. If you would like to finish off this practice with me, add some small movements to your fingers and your toes. Maybe sway side to side in your seat. And slowly bring yourself to an upright position. So really, moving your hands first to your thighs and kind of rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. Maybe keeping your eyes closed. The softer, the more potent. And when you do reach to an upright position, bringing your hands together and bringing them towards your chest. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today. I look forward to your comments and to practice again really, really soon. Namaste.